But Tessa, doesn't all food give you energy? Well, yes, but in different ways. Water, dark chocolate, oatmeal, beets, and foods high in fiber tend to boost our energy just a little bit more than others. And foods like sugary drinks, candy, and pastries put way too much sugar into your body way too quickly, which causes you to have an energy crash, leaving you tired and hungry again. In this video, I'm gonna dive into my top 5 superfoods to help kind of boost that energy, and make sure you stick around until the end because I'm giving you 2 little bonus tips on how you can use diet to improve your energy and decrease fatigue so you don't have that 2 p.m. crash. What's up, super foodies? My name is Tessa. I'm a licensed pharmacist, certified nutrition coach, and personal trainer. And if you guys have been here before or seen my other videos, I love using superfoods, supplements, lifestyles changes, alternative therapies to manage and prevent chronic disease, as well as just live your happiest, healthiest life. So let's get into it. So number 1, water. So water, I guess not necessarily a food, but water is by far the number 1 nutrient in our body. Studies have suggested that proper hydration may lead to a lower risk of heart disease and cancer. Our brain is 75% water. So even if we get dehydrated, did you know that our brain actually shrinks? A study in 2013 showed the effects of even mild dehydration were increased sleepiness and fatigue, lower levels of vigor, and alertness. But as soon as you give them water, these effects on alertness, happiness, and confusion were immediately reversed. But to get that hydration a little bit faster, cold water absorbs into our body faster by about 20% than warmer water. So make sure you're getting the recommended daily intake of fluids, which is about 11.5 cups or 91 ounces for women, and then around 15.5 cups or 125 ounces of fluids for men. I will link my favorite brand of water bottles down below in the description. Who doesn't love a freaking cute water bottle? I have like 12 of them. The next one is dark chocolate. Yes, you heard me right, chocolate. A randomized double-blind placebo-controlled crossover trial studied chocolate versus placebo in those experiencing chronic fatigue syndrome. The placebo that they had, so basically placebo means that they weren't taking anything. It was a chocolate that they used that had comparable amounts of sugar and fat, but it didn't have any cacao solids, so any of the phytonutrients that dark chocolate has. I will tell you, I'm always skeptical of industry-funded research, but it was actually a pretty good study. I had to give it to them. And there was a significant improvement in symptoms of the chocolate group, meaning it was actually the cacao phytonutrients that were helping improve those symptoms. Now, I don't recommend eating 3 chocolate bars a day like they did in the study, but you can get the equivalent dose in the cacao solids by consuming 2.5 tablespoons of organic cacao powder. My favorite one is linked below in the description for you guys. So you can put it in coffee, you can make a chocolate smoothie, you can even make like a low-fat, low-calorie vegan chocolate ice cream. The next one is oatmeal. So oatmeal is a whole grain cereal providing long-lasting energy. It contains this soluble fiber that forms this thick gel. Presence of this gel in the digestive system delays stomach emptying, so like kind of delays digestion and the absorption of glucose into your bloodstream, allowing for this sustained energy release. The next one is beets. Yes, Dwight Schrute was onto something with his beet farm. Beets have recently gained popularity due to their ability to improve energy and endurance, especially in athletes. Nitrate, which is a compound that is found in high amounts in beets and in beetroot juice, help increase nitric oxide production, which improves blood flow, which then allows for increased oxygen delivery to our tissues. So then this effect then increases energy levels, especially during athletic performance. Additionally, beets are packed with carbs and fiber, once again allowing for that sustained energy boost. To learn more about the power of beets and how you can consume them to increase athletic performance, muscle endurance, and decrease exercise-induced fatigue, check out the video that I've also linked below in my description. And the last one is fruits high in iron. So iron deficiency can cause low energy levels, fatigue, and poor concentration. Your body needs iron to produce hemoglobin. It's this protein that transports oxygen to our body cells, to our tissues to produce that energy. Iron-rich foods like peaches, apricots, and watermelon, and then adding foods that are high in vitamin C, such as apples, oranges, pineapples, and raspberries to your diet help absorb the iron within those iron-rich foods. And of course, dark green leafy vegetables vegetables. Those are also pretty much a #1 source of iron within the plant food group. Iron deficiency is actually very common, especially in women. I will say that taking an iron supplement is not really the best option. If you want to learn more about iron supplements, you can check out the video I've linked below in my description. Really important, especially for this one, that if you believe that you have low iron levels, that you go in and you get checked. Like, you actually physically go measure the iron in your blood, so you can have a little bit more direction on the specific treatment that is going to be best for you. So now for my 2 bonus tips. Bonus tip #1, eat small, frequent meals. When energy is an issue, it's better to eat small meals and snacks every few hours than 3 large meals a day. This approach can reduce fatigue because our body needs kind of this steady supply of nutrients. Some people begin to feel really sluggish after just a few hours without food. So it really doesn't take much to feed your brain. A piece of fruit, maybe some trail mix, things like that is adequate. And the second one, kind of relating to that, is smaller is better, especially when it comes to lunch. Researchers have observed that circadian rhythms of people who eat kind of a lot at lunch typically show more of this pronounced afternoon crash or energy slump. There are a lot of different reasons for this, but I think the main one is because digestion actually takes a lot of energy. Think of how you feel after a large meal like Thanksgiving or Christmas, or even a large meal at a restaurant. It's because digestion requires a fair amount of energy to process and break down food. To do this, your brain diverts most of your body's energy to focus on digestion. So to digest a large meal that you just ate, I mean, your body will have to spend a lot of time and energy as it breaks everything down, which will, well, I mean, definitely in my case, leaves you feeling tired, sluggish, like you just want to take a nap. The last thing, of course, if you do decide to supplement with anything, consult with your healthcare provider, with your pharmacist. We just want to make sure that you're supplementing safely, because I don't know your health history. However, in saying that, if you do want to work with me, if you do want me to know your health history, to make recommendations to you, I utilize my pharmacy knowledge, my personal training, and nutrition coaching for those who want to participate in my 12-week lifestyle revamp program, Remedy. And I also have a whole bunch of different other services, including supplement consulting, and decide what supplements might be really beneficial for you to kind of get you to that next level of health and wellness. If you want to work with me, I've also linked my website below in the description, so send me a message on there and I would love to work with you one-on-one. Of course, if you want more daily tips, tricks, hacks on all things wellness, fitness, nutrition, check me out on Instagram at the Superfood Pharmacist. And of course, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, send me a DM on Instagram, and I will do my best to create videos that you guys want to see. All right, guys, once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful, and we'll see you next time. Bye.